Hey guys, it's Brianna, and this is mine and Kaelin's English presentation of the BYOD project, and we're going to be doing a Draw My Life video, the Mary Shelley edition, and I'm sorry that Kaelin couldn't be here with me today, so since I have all the recording equipment, I'm going to be doing this on my own. She's credited with all of the research that went into it, so let's get started. So I'm sorry that this is so painfully long, you guys. I don't know how to edit iMovie that well, and I was going to speed up the video, but oh well, let's get started. So on August 30th of 1797, Mary Shelley was born of Mary Wollstonecraft and William Godwin. But then on September 10th, 1797, her mother died from birth complications. So then in 1807, her dad married Mary Jane Claremont, her stepmother, who had 2 kids, and their names were Charles and Claire. And then in 1803, they had a kid and named him William, and it was their only son together. Oh, William Jr., by the way. Then jumping all the way ahead to March of 1814, she meets Percy Shelley, and they fall in love instantly. Though they were completely and totally in love, he already had a wife.
I admit I have been lax in the booth.
Sadly, on the wife's part, they said, "Forget you," and eloped together.
It wasn't funny anyway.
And as a result of them eloping, they had a daughter on February 22nd of 1815, and her name was Clara. But she died premature a few weeks later. Later, they had a son on January 24th of 1816, and his name was William. And in December of that year, Percy's wife commits suicide right after Mary's stepsister committed suicide. And when Percy's wife committed suicide, she was actually pregnant with his 3rd child with her.
Oh, I stand corrected. Lord knows I haven't tried. I'll take my stand.
And even though deaths are supposed to be a super sad time in someone's life, it was actually fantastic for Mary and Percy because they could get married finally. And so on December 30th of 1816, they professed their love as marriage.
Stand corrected.
And she was actually pregnant during their marriage. So on March 14th of the year following that, she gave birth to Clara, who died later that year. And I don't know why I put this check mark here. That's supposed to be an X because, you know, she died. So, yeah. And then not very later after that, their son William dies. But then they have another kid and they give birth to Percy Florence.
A devastating backstroke all the way from France, with shiny cufflinks, a shirt sleeve to enhance.
At this point, Mary's life is getting super ridiculously hard because following the death of all of those kids on July 8th of 1822, her beloved husband Percy Shelley died. And then, not too long after that, her friend Lord Byron died. And then 2 years later, her half-brother died in 1832, and then her father died in 1836. And right there, you can see Mary Shelley being super sad because she's surrounded by death and sadness and nothing's going right in her life.
The pinstripe man of morning are coming for.
But then on February 1st of 1851, Mary Shelley finally died.
The kids don't stand a chance.
But that is it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you learned a lot about Mary Shelley, and